Yo, 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 Highway 83 YouTubers, what's in the pocket today? Oh yeah, business card. Hit us up at Highway 83 Suzuki for your needs. Well, let's get into what we're really talking about today. Today we're talking about not only Miller High Life, but brake boosters and the check valve that nobody knows about apparently, because people are always commenting on the groups. And Myron over at Zook's Off-Road recently sent a guy my way, and this gentleman had no idea what the hell was going on, and it took a while for Myron to explain it to him. So I thought, hey, this is a good video idea and might answer a lot of questions to guys who get into this predicament where the valve really never fails, unless perhaps you're working on it and then you decide to change your rubber hoses. So come on in. This is your standard Suzuki Samurai. Yeah, go ahead. And your brake booster. And this is just a little plastic piece here. This is not the valve. A lot of guys misidentify this as the valve. The valve is actually, it's either going to be inside of this rubber hose here. Literally inside of it. You can't see it unless you feel it. Now hold on, I'm going to walk around to the other side. If your vehicle does not have the check valve in that hose, it's probably going to be, you have a metal line running around the firewall here. It would be in this hose over here. And you can squeeze it and you're going to feel it. Now, the check valve very rarely goes bad unless you're like, hey, you know, this vehicle's 40 years old. I'm going to start changing these rubber hoses. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put in new hoses and you don't even notice that the valve is in there. So you put your new hoses on and now you got a big problem because your brakes aren't going to work perfect or work at all, really. So now on a Geo tracker, it's the same thing. Any vehicle with a brake booster is going to have a check valve at some point. So on this one right here, you can kind of even see the bulge right here. This is the check valve in here. So if you've ever dismantled one and cut the hose here, you're going to hear you're going to hear the vacuum lose vacuum there. So that is where your check valve is going to be. And the check valve has many reasons why it's there. The number one is a safety feature because it's run on vacuum from the engine. The engine is sucking vacuum while the engine is running, right? So when, let's say you're driving on the road and your engine cuts off. Well, the booster needs that vacuum. So the check valve is locking in the vacuum when your engine's off. And if it didn't, you would lose vacuum. You wouldn't have brake power. So the check valve is locking in vacuum. So you have several more presses of the brake pedal to stop your car and pull over and get to the side of the road. It also can prevent air backing up into the master cylinder, into the lines, and it serves a lot of purposes, but the number one is that safety feature. So it's mandatory to have it. It is, you can pretty much get a generic part at Napa and cut it into a new rubber hose. It doesn't have to be inside of there where you can't see it. That's the number one thing, is people can't see it. They don't know it exists. They've never heard of it until it comes to replacing that rubber hose or so forth. So very important to have it, know what it is. This is a simple video on how to identify it, replace it, what have you. And hopefully this helps you out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, we're testing out this new microphone. So I hope the audio is good today. If you guys hate the audio or love the audio, give a thumbs up, thumbs down, let us know. And as always, check out our other videos, order some parts from Highway 83 Suzuki, and grab yourself an ice cold Miller High Life. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video.